A new experiment in GTA 5. Today we have 5 ramps, and each time the angle of the ramp becomes bigger and bigger. From the smallest to the most gigantic ramp! Be sure to watch until the end, like the video, and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss new experiments.
Hi guys! As always, your favorite little penguin Koki is here with you.
Where we'll see exactly how far these cars can fly across the entire map using these truly gigantic ramps. And with every single attempt, they get bigger and bigger, starting with the smallest ramp at a steepness of 10 degrees, and ending with the absolutely massive and unusual ramp at 90 degrees. So make sure to watch the video until the end, leave a like, and of course, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on new awesome experiments. Because today, the car collection really deserves a like. We've got bikes, we've got unusual meme cars, supercars, off-road vehicles, and the most overpowered cars in GTA. So you're definitely giving a like and subscribing to the channel. We won't start without a like experiment. So come on, right now scroll down and on the count of 3, hit the like button. I'm checking to make sure everyone hits like on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Whoa, thanks. Wow, it really works. I could actually feel that you hit the like button. And by the way, our very first ride of the day is actually a broomstick. Yeah, nothing unusual. Just a broom from Harry Potter. That's it. Now I'm the real deal. Harry Sprotter. Look, see, even the moonwalk. Pam like this. This is honestly really funny. Alright, fine. The first ride today is actually the real Harry Potter broom. Like, if you've watched Harry Potter, this is actually pretty cool. But anyway, our first ramp is at 10 degrees. And I think it's gonna be pretty hard to fly over it. The whole challenge... And by the way, I'm not pressing the gas or the brake. As soon as the car stops completely by itself, that's it, the run is officially over. You need to endure 400, 420, seriously. It reached 420 meters. We've already covered almost half of the entire challenge with the very first car on the smallest ramp. It's really quite surprising. I honestly thought it would be about half as much as that, but okay, we're moving on now, and next up is a real Batmobile. Well, actually, it's not quite the usual one. This is the Batmobile ramp, and by the way, it even has a turbo boost. For example, launch this car, or look, the Mustang. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it really does launch it quite impressively. Alright, but today our challenge isn't about launching cars, it's about flying across the map. So we're going to accelerate as much as possible, and on the count of 3 we'll activate the boost. Let's go. That's it. I hope we can reach maximum speed. Guys, be sure to support this video with a like. The car is starting to spin and twist, but I hope we land right on the wheels and... Come on, come on, come on, come on! It just braked and we flew right past. 480 meters. We almost made it to the middle. That's a really great result. Although with the turbo boost, I thought it would easily make it to the finish. But we weren't lucky. Well, let's move on. Next up is a stunning car from the future. It's the brand new 2026 Ford Mustang. It looks incredibly futuristic, and I'm absolutely certain it's going to be exceptionally fast. So we're going to accelerate as much as possible and see what this car can do. Unfortunately, there are no turbo boosts or jumps. There is nothing else left, but I'm sure we should be able to handle the challenge very well even without it. Perfect. The most important thing is to land on the wheels. And yes, we did it! Let's go straight to the finish line. Look, 400 meters, we pass it, 500 meters, we pass it, and so far this is the best car. Come on, 600 meters, at least 600 meters, that would already be pretty good. Okay, 600 meters. Perfect, exactly 600 meters, just like I said. So far, this is the best result. Let's just leave this car parked right here for now and head over to find the next one. Well, it looks like next up on our list is a massive real-life garbage truck. Honestly, what could possibly be better than getting to see one of those? Alright, okay, why not? I think it'll fly maybe about 100 meters or so at the absolute best. But why not just give it a try? Wait, what? Wait, a turbo boost on a literal garbage truck? Are you actually serious right now? And it really works. Just please don't tell me it actually works that well. Seriously, a turbocharged garbage truck? Okay, fine, I guess let's just go. It'll be hilarious if we actually make it to the finish line in this thing. That would be incredible. We're actually turning on the turbo boost. Seriously, hold on tight right now. No, I don't believe this. It's impossible. No, it's just unreal. Honestly, guys, I absolutely have no words for this. Just pure emotions. Seriously, believe it or not, we are on a garbage truck. On even the smallest ramp, we are flying straight ahead to the finish line. Okay, that was unusual. At the very least, I did not expect that. 100%. We leave the car here, and this is the first vehicle today to make it to the finish line. Let's go test the next cars. But by the way, that's the end of our collection. The first ramp and the most overpowered car. It should be really fast, and by the way, it's a Lambo. Unusual, overpowered, just look at how its wheels shimmer and glow. The car itself even glows. This car is supposed to be super fast, so I hope we should, well, at the very least make it to the finish line. Something's a bit off. It seems to me it's not as fast as I imagined. Well, okay, at the very least we still have a chance to make it. We're landing at almost 700 meters and the car keeps going. Come on, come on, come on, come on, I'm sure we can do it. Please, just roll right up to the finish. It's already 900 meters. And come on, 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 just a little bit more. Are you serious? Are you really being completely serious right now? That is 980 meters, ATBHs. We were literally less than 10 meters short of reaching our final goal. Okay, it's even 990 here already. Seriously, less than 10 meters and that's it. And we're at the finish line. But apparently not today. Well, in the meantime, we're moving on to the next collection of cars. And this is already the green ramp at 15 degrees. It's a small difference, but I think it should be much steeper than it is right now. Still, 5 degrees is quite a substantial and noticeable result. We have a BMX, just a regular bike. I hope we'll at least be able to glide to the finish on it, because if you didn't know, in GTA you can actually glide on bikes. Alright, look, I'm going to try and show you how it's done right now. I hope that I can really pull this off. 1, 2, 3, here we go. Perfect, and look, we are gliding right to the finish line. Seriously? We don't even need to glide. Alright, look, I'll show you once. We land carefully, bam, bounce off and go. We've already flown to the finish at least, and now we can glide. Look, we take this position, and now just like an airplane, we're about to take off all the way to Chelyabinsk. The main thing is not to sink. That's it, easy. I think we could fly through 10 maps like this, but most importantly, that's one more car for the green collection. BMX. Don't try these tricks in real life. You won't be able to do it. It's not worth the risk. Well, let's keep going. Next up on the list is a real Formula 1 car. Well, okay, not exactly a Formula 1 car, as it looks pretty weird and unusual. But at the very least, I really do hope this car is fast enough for us, because in this specific challenge, speed is really important to us. The faster and lighter the car is, the more likely it is to make it all the way to the finish line. So, that is perfect. Let's try to do a flip. 1, 2, 3, come on, come on, come on, and ta-da! The landing was perfect, right on the wheels. And I didn't even have to do anything at all. Now, that's what I call a real high-performance sports car, but apparently, we still don't have quite enough speed yet, and we're going about, okay, 800 to 850 meters, somewhere around there. It's definitely not going to be able to make it all the way to the finish line. And this car already looks significantly more impressive. After all, it's a supercar class. If before this we had meme cars, first bikes, then meme cars, then supercars, SUVs, and of course the ultimate cheat cars. So this is a supercar, and I think it's completely and utterly obvious just by looking at it. We're going to accelerate to the max, and it's really fast. I think there's literally a 1,000,000,000% chance it'll make it to the finish line. The main thing is that it doesn't overshoot. Well, yeah, I think that's exactly what's gonna happen. Look, here's the finish line, and we're flying right over it. This really is a car. Super fast, a machine from the future. I feel like it can even teleport. Well, okay, that's obviously a joke, but it handles this challenge perfectly and even flies over the finish line. That was absolutely and incredibly intense. And of course, when it comes to rugged off-road adventure vehicles, there's the extraordinary van on giant wheels. I think it's pretty slow, and it's heavy by itself. After all, it's an off-roader, basically a real monster truck. So I would have to say, I honestly think this will be one of the absolute worst results we have seen. And then it just flips right over, and flying a mere 150 meters is really the absolute maximum it can manage. Honestly, I truly think this is one of the worst results of the entire day, seriously. So we will just leave it here for now and move on to test the next car in our lineup. And next up, we have a stunning flying Lambo. Can you even imagine that? A real flying Lambo. It's truly impressive, so, but for some reason it just refuses to take flight. I think it's because some of you still haven't hit the like button. Come on, right now, pause the video and give it a like. If you've watched up to this point and still haven't liked it, how is that even possible? Come on. Right now, scroll down and like this video, and then our Lambo will definitely start up. Look, I'm going to count to 3. After that, it won't work. 1, 2, 3. Oh wow, look at that, it actually worked. That Lamborghini just took off into the air. Now this I really like. Look, you and I are just going to floor it, accelerate to the max, take off, and... what kind of feather is that? Is it supposed to be like that? What kind of feather is that? Is it supposed to be like that? We just did a loop-the-loop in the air. I definitely didn't expect that. Well, okay, at the very least, the Lambo flies, and I think it's 100% clear now that it makes it to the finish. But that was unusual. I really didn't expect that. I didn't do anything at all. The Lambo just surprised itself and pulled off that trick. And by the way, this is already the 3rd car in the green collection, so... on the first ramp, we had only 1 car, but on the second ramp, there are already 3. I'm curious to see what happens next, and after all, which ramp will turn out to be the winner today? Write your thoughts in the comments. I'm placing my bet on the blue ramp, the next one with a 30-degree angle, so let's not waste any time and go test the next collection of cars. Well, my absolute favorite has to be the 30-degree ramp from the blue cars collection. Here, I really think it should be something that is really cool to see. Although, considering everything that we have right here in front of us... Toilet? Don't know. Okay, fine. Meme cars. It seems that no one has cancelled them yet. But first up we have a genuine motocross bike, and by the way, it's incredibly fast. If it can glide, I was going to say, then we have every chance to reach the finish line. But it couldn't even jump on the ramp. That's really sad. It's both very funny and sad. Alright, let's take it. Attempt number 2, maximum acceleration, lift the wheel, come on, go. Go. We honestly didn't even manage to fly 10 meters in the air. When you look at it, it does look really incredibly interesting. It is literally a real, fully functional toilet on wheels. I definitely do not come across something like this every day, but it is truly and remarkably unusual. Okay, why not? I suggest we go for maximum acceleration. And I really hope at the very least, well, 200 meters, we have to make it because the performance of the previous bike really disappointed me. We didn't even make it 10 meters on it, it's just kind of embarrassing. Well, alright, this toilet seems to be faster and... Well, yeah, bye-bye for now. Okay, 200 meters. We're flying through, and if we manage to land on the wheels and keep going, that would be really interesting. Well, alright, 200 meters, exactly 200 meters, that's a really good result. I thought it would be worse, honestly. The fact that the toilet can fly 200 meters is actually pretty impressive, and now we're transitioning forward to the next supercar. And this one already looks incredibly really powerful. It's actually a pixelated car, but that is perfectly fine. I don't think that's a significant disadvantage at all. That's not a problem at all. It's a very unusual pixelated car that accelerates at an incredibly high speed, and I'm sure it'll make it to the finish line. I feel like it's either going to overshoot again or not make it. I honestly don't get it. Well, it looks pretty much perfect. Come on, just perfect. Yeah, come on. The most important thing is that it doesn't stop. And we've made it to the finish line. Just a perfect landing. We even flipped over. Awesome, guys. So far, the score is... The first ramp has 1 car. The second one has as many as 3. And the bright blue third ramp over there has just 1 single car so far. But I am absolutely sure, 100%, that the very next cars simply have to make it all the way to the finish line. Although, honestly, looking at this situation right now, it really seems to me that our chances aren't actually that great. This is a real heavy-duty car for a zombie apocalypse. Can you even imagine that? And this is a Lambo. Super unusual. Alright, fine, we're going for maximum acceleration, and this SUV has one small feature. It's very heavy, just look at the protection it has in the back. Well, yeah, there you go. Just as we had anticipated, we cover a distance of about 250 meters, and that is as far as it goes. The car is really just far too heavy. And the last one in the blue collection, as a Lambo, it's a Lambo, a bike, or whatever it is, I honestly don't even know. But okay, it should be really fast, and we should be able to reach the finish line. What kind of tricks are these? Okay, I'm counting how many flips we do during the flight. The most important thing is that it lands perfectly on its wheels and... Try to reach the finish. Come on. So far it's perfect. Come on. Just a little bit left. Literally 100 meters. Please, I truly believe. No gas, no brake. I'm not pressing anything. Come on, Lambo. I believe in you. Please, it's perfect. Just absolutely ideal. Now, this is something I really like. This parking job, guys, that's it. We're parking in the blue collection. And unfortunately, the green one is winning for now because the blue only has 2 cars. If only the previous monster truck had made it, it would have been way cooler, but for now, the score is... We have a score of 1 to 3 to 2. Let's go see what result the next ramp will show. Well, here we have the purple collection of cars, and the ramp is at a 40-degree angle. That's definitely unusual. I think we'll fly, but probably only about 100 meters at most. This is a scooter, and it's really unusual. Just look at how many it has. Seriously, it's made to fully illuminate the road 100%, and it even has 4 mirrors for absolutely perfect tuning, just magical. Alright, let's go for maximum possible acceleration. Let's see what it's capable of, and... Seriously. No, don't tell me this is going to be the worst result. Not today, stop, that's impossible, unreal. 0 meters. Well, okay, there's at least 1 meter here. Still, 1 meter. It only managed to fly about 1 meter. I suggest we just forget that this scooter ever existed in our collection and move on to the next item right away. Whoa, now hold on, this is actually quite interesting. Oh, it's a tiny Mini Cooper, but it is definitely very unusual. Seriously, look at it, it even has a spoiler. seriously, okay, this car should be really fast. Seriously, let's go. Pushing for maximum acceleration. 1, 2, 3. The Mini Cooper is literally flying high into space. Seriously. Wait, if this car actually makes it to the finish line, that would be absolutely incredible. Look at how it's spinning, by the way, doing flips. I think it's already done at least 10 of them. The most crucial thing you must do is to land perfectly on the wheels and try to roll to the finish line. Because at this point, it's 800 meters. But yeah, apparently that's it. 800 meters is the maximum distance this Mini Cooper can fly. Although it took off really well at the very beginning, I honestly thought we'd easily make it to the finish line. Well, let's move on to the next one. This right here is a real authentic Dodge Challenger SRT. It looks really cool and incredibly powerful. Seriously, I honestly think it's one of the most beautiful cars out there. It's just so sporty, fast, and most importantly, it looks really intimidating, scary, dangerous, and I would even say menacing. Alright, let's go for maximum acceleration and see what this beast can do. Now I like this much more. The only problem is the higher the ramp, so right now we have a 40-degree angle and next it goes up to 90 degrees. The car gets launched upward, but what we need is for it to be launched perfectly straight, both forward and upward. But still, even though we're being launched almost straight up into the air, we're actually making it across. We're flying right over the finish line now, and yet one more car goes into the purple collection. Whoa, but this massive beast definitely won't make it all the way to the finish line this time. Just look at it. This is a real zombie apocalypse car. Well, I think that's just impossible. It's really heavy, you see, it's got machine guns, armor, spikes, and saws, a battering ram in front, and on top of that, it's a limousine, a monster, a tractor. But I think the chances of it making it to the finish line are basically 0. Well, literally 1/100% because the car is really, really heavy. But actually, even despite that, it's flying pretty powerfully. Let's see if we can make it to 500. Watch. The battering ram actually gets in the way. We could even ram the Batmobile like this. Well, okay, we still don't make it to 500, but look what it can do. Bam! Just take the Batmobile and ram it. That's exactly why I really like these kinds of cars for a zombie apocalypse. Because honestly, if a zombie apocalypse suddenly happens, you could easily survive in this. And look, it just tosses all the cars aside. That's definitely a huge plus. But unfortunately, it still doesn't make it to the finish line. And now, the final car in the purple collection. It's the overpowered Mercedes C-Class. It looks incredible. Cool. And it's actually a Nike sneaker. Seriously, I mean, the car is painted like a Nike sneaker. Very unusual. Alright, let's take it. Full acceleration. And I think there's absolutely no doubt at all here that this car will make it across the finish line perfectly. Because it's an S-Class. It's 100% tuned. I think it's got like 1,000 horsepower in there. And well, like I said, the most important thing is to land perfectly on the wheels. And that is precisely what we are doing. No, I am being completely serious here. Okay, maybe I celebrated a bit too soon. 950 meters, see, even that happens. I already thought we'd make it easily, but it just dropped like a stone and that's it. 950 meters is the maximum. We were 50 meters short, seriously. Even though the car is actually really powerful. Well, okay, for now, there's only one car in the purple collection. And the final car collection is the red collection, which features cars with a 90-degree ramp. This is exactly where we might start having some very serious problems, because the ramp really just sends all the cars straight up at a 90-degree angle, but what we actually need is more like 30 or 40 degrees, because here you see everything, the car just gets stuck, and okay, maybe it will eventually manage to slide to the finish line, but that is highly unlikely. This is a huge problem for us to deal with. So these are the ramps, but alright, at least we can fly a good 100 meters on this bike, which is a small plus for this ramp. Now, let's go test the next car. Although, honestly, you can't even call this a car, it's just a regular old dumpster. Well, okay, not exactly regular, it's a very unusual dumpster on wheels. So earlier today we had a toilet on wheels and now we have a dumpster on wheels. I really wonder which one of these will be better. Let's go check out its maximum acceleration right now. Maybe the dumpster will actually make it all the way to the finish, who knows? We are going for the absolute maximum acceleration right now. 1, 2, 3, and we hit 100 meters. I truly hope this old dumpster actually makes it all the way through. Because honestly, we are just getting launched high into the air, and unfortunately the dumpster doesn't even manage to make it the full 100 meters. Well, alright, overall that's not a bad result for a dumpster in my opinion. Let's go get the next car. Alright, now we're dealing with some more serious machines here. We've already had a Dodge Challenger today, but this particular Dodge is something truly extraordinary. This is a Dodge Challenger SRT, but it's equipped with heavy-duty tracks. So instead of your standard rubber wheels, it has real tank tracks. Or maybe snowmobile tracks, I don't know. Well, anyway, you get it, you get the idea. We're going to accelerate as much as possible and see what this car is capable of. I hope at least 200 meters. Whoa, now that's better. So it all depends on the power of the car. Even on a 90-degree ramp, we have a chance to reach the finish line. Because even the Dodge with those heavy tracks managed to fly 300 meters. Can you imagine? That's really impressive. That's worth a like. We have cars that are way cooler. There's even a jet-powered Czech car. Let's go test it out. But before that, of course, the G-Wagon. And not just any, but a 6-wheeled extended version. This is a real G-Wagon pickup. There are only a few dozen of these in the world. They're truly very limited and most importantly, extremely rare. Alright, maximum acceleration. Let's see what it can actually do. It's catching on the ramps again. We just lost the entire front bumper because of that, so we couldn't really reach our maximum speed, but I hope, okay, at least 400 meters, it should definitely be able to fly that far by. Come on, G-Wagon, I really believe in you. No, it just lands like a heavy rock and doesn't even make it 300 meters, okay? That was quite disappointing. All hope is on the jet-powered car, but here it is! The last one in the collection, and in general, the last one for today. Guys, if you believe in it, make sure to smash that like button right now, because this isn't just any supercar. The Bugatti Bolide, this is the Bugatti Bolide with turbo acceleration. I think we've got every chance. If you believe in this car, you owe it a like 100%. Okay, maximum acceleration. Come on, I believe in this car with all my heart. It looks like a real rocket. Okay, most importantly, we haven't even used the turbo acceleration yet, but we've already flown really high, like we're heading to the moon, not the finish line. And now, okay, acceleration, let's turn it on. And I think it's perfect, just perfect, because we're about to land on the wheels and we should roll right to the finish. Please, I believe in this, guys. If you agree, make sure to support this video with a like right now. Come on, just a little more, we're rolling perfectly. 3, 2, 1, let's make it perfect. That was truly legendary. The last car. To start things off for today, we have exactly one car positioned on each of the first, fourth, and fifth ramps respectively. Now, looking over at the blue third ramp, we can clearly see that there are only 2 cars parked there, and today's big winner is definitely the green ramp set at a 15-degree angle, which impressively has a grand total of 3 cars sitting right on top of it today. That was really, really cool. Most importantly, I hope you really enjoyed this video, and that it made you laugh at least once. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on new awesome experiments just like this one. Well, as always, it was me, your favorite penguin, and we'll see each other again. Bye-bye!